What's good, YouTube? What's the word? YT family, what's good? It's your brother ELI. Y'all know what time it is, man. Shout out to the Dom Game Division. What it do? What's the word, man? Hope everybody's having well. It's Black History Month. Hope everybody's doing well. I just had a very, powerful conversation with my father, man. Me and my father, man, we talk all the time. And it's like every conversation we have, my dad, when it comes to conversations, man, anybody who know him, you know what I'm saying, he a guy who will rant, you know what I'm saying, he'll rant his ass off. That motherfucker know how to rap for real. He'll rap forever. It's a lot of times that shit be a whole bunch of wild shit. We can go from here to here, to subject to subject, you know what I mean? And he can go on for days, man. But even in the midst of all that, he always has a lot of gems, man, a lot of gems. And anyone who is blessed and fortunate to have their father in their life, man, cherish that, man. Cherish that, Any conversations you're able to have, man, soak up all the knowledge you can. It's a blessing to have your father in your life and be able to have conversations on a wide variety of subjects that you might be either going through or, maybe not going through right now, but soon you will go through that type shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's that game, that ism gonna be needed, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see your father's knowledge, man. It's like you want to get all of it, right? You want all the tools in your toolbox, even though you might not need them right now. You might not need the knowledge right now. You might not need the information right now. One day it will be important. You know what I'm saying? One day that shit will be critical. And you know what I mean? You will need that guidance and that mentorship. And it's going to be important. You know what I mean? You might not need that tool. It's just like a toolbox. You don't use every tool. You might have like 90 tools, 80 tools, whatever. And you know what I mean? You might only need, a certain measurement because of what you're dealing with at the time. But you don't know. You might get a new car, or you might get a new bike or something, or you know what I'm saying? Whatever, something can come up. And hey, man, as long as damn, I got that tool in my arsenal, man. I ain't even think I would ever need this, but guess what? Now it's the most valuable thing to you, man. That's wisdom, man. That's your father's knowledge, man. That's very important, man. And if you have that, man, cherish that, soak it up, use the game for what it's for. But back to the conversation that we had, man. We were talking about, raising, how to raise a son, or mentorship, guidance. What is it for a man to do in situations where, his son is needed of his assistance, and how does a man go about dealing with outside forces that might be trying to divide the relationship between the father and son, and trying to balance, understand that when your son is young, you know what I'm saying, he's thirsty for knowledge, like me, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm very thirsty for knowledge, man. I ain't not thirsty, but I love to learn. I'm I'm very much a student when it comes to life. And I don't mind saying that, I don't mind being in that place where, I don't know something. If I don't know something, I'll say I don't know, and I'll leave it at that, and I'll be open to learning. But yeah, man, that's what I see in a lot of brothers my age. Sometimes we might be not really wanting to listen to the OGs, or not wanting to listen to the elders, thinking that what the knowledge that they have might be outdated. Sometimes that's true, sometimes it's not. But either way, it's a lot of us out there who really want to learn, man. We want to learn better. We want to, what would you call it? Minimize the mistakes that we make and help us, curve all these L's that we might take in life. You can't really dodge all of them, but the ones that we can dodge and the ones that we can, try to, let's just say, I guess in life you can't really dodge everything, like I just said, but the things you can control, in your life, we want to take control and, better our plight, and move forward without going about it the hard way, especially if we don't need to. Unnecessary stress and unnecessary worry and stuff like that. And he said, because I was talking to him about, why is it when, we try to learn something, or when we learn things as young men, and we try to, put others on game, and we, it could be anything. Learning how to build something, learning something about history, learning something about culture. You know what I mean? Like, we all naturally, as young men, we like to share. You know what I'm saying? We like to share that information and share that knowledge with, other people that we love and other people that we really care about. And I was telling him, I was like, why does it seem that people who you trying to reach, like, they're not trying to listen, or they're not trying to they're not even trying to hear you out, like, it feels like they try to shut you out, or they try to, write you off because of you being a young man. They think you don't know anything and stuff like that. And he said, he was like, sometimes, what did he say? He said, people who you are supposed to reach, or the people who you're trying to reach, will also be reaching for you. People who are meant to be heard, meant to be in your life, won't be so hard for you to try to persuade them, or you trying to prove something to them. You won't be able to reach everyone in this world when you growing yourself, and you know what I mean, and you learning things about yourself, and you learning things about the world. You won't be able to link with everyone and rub elbows with everyone, and people are going to be receptive to you. Some people you just won't be able to connect with on that way. And that really hit me out of the whole conversation, because, like I said, my dad can ramble the fuck on. He could rap about anything all day. You know what I'm saying? That's just how he is. But to hear him say, like, man, all that shit that you trying to do, you might not be able to reach these guys who you want to reach. And if it's meant for them to link with you, or it's meant for them to, have that type of connection with you, it won't be that hard. It won't be that stressful, and it won't be so much tension and so much things brewing and so much miscommunication. And the reason why that hit me so hard was because a lot of my relationships, friendships, romantic relationships, whatever, all of them have all felt very forced, right? And we all go through those things where we feel like we're going against the grain, like we brushing our hair that way when we should brushing it that way. That's how a lot of relationships be feeling, right? Like we going against just the natural vibe of things. And that really hit me, man. Like, people who are meant to be reached, or meant to be in your life, or meant to be in your situation and your aura and all this stuff like that, it won't be so hard to be around them. It won't be so hard to be in those situations. Because I'll tell you this, it's nothing worse than being in a situation that you're not supposed to be in, and you know it, because it's like, you know it every day. You feel it. You feel it. I can't even describe the feeling of something that isn't right, but it's present. You get what I'm saying? It's like it's like it's something that just is, I don't even know how to explain it, but something that's meant to be, or people who are meant to be will be. And it won't be hard. It won't be anything that you can do to control it. It's just meant to be. It's just how it's supposed to, it's just how it's supposed to be. And you'll see it in your friends, in your relationships with your women, stuff like that. It won't be as hard. What's meant for you won't be as hard. Who's meant for you won't be as difficult to be around, and difficult to communicate with, and stuff like that. And start to take that into note. Like, why is it with this person I steady arguing and fighting and doing all types of shit, being my negative self? Why is this person promoting my negative self of me versus another person who's like, every time I talk to them, we smiling, laughing, doing whatever, that's God proving that something is meant to be versus something is not. And that really hit me, man. That really hit me, man. Because a lot of things in life we force, man. A lot of things in life we force, man. A lot of things in life, is backwards, And I can go all day about it, but it's kind of like what, like that old Southern saying, it's like, if it sound like a snake, if it look like a snake, is it a snake, or do you need to be bit? You dig? You know what I'm saying? Is it a snake, or do you need true confirmation? A lot of us, we don't realize, the confirmation that we have, it might be a permanent situation. It might be something you can't go back from. You know what I'm saying? It might be something you can't turn back. You know what I'm saying? You dealing with a toxic ass man. You know what I'm saying? One day it starts in little spurts. It go from him raising his voice and being verbally abusive. Then it goes to that one time he grabbed your arm a little too aggressively, and then it go from now he's smacking the shit out of me. Then now I got the cops being called and I'm beat the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Men the same way. It go from I give her a simple task and she talking back and she being, like, disrespectful. Then it go to personal shit that you told her, and now, is she airing it out when she getting mad with you? And then shit, now she got one of your homies pregnant and shit. She home, you know what I mean? It's just a domino effect. But those are God. That's the Almighty telling you, like, all right. That's the Almighty telling you, like, all right, I'm giving you warnings. This next one, I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm not going, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna let them hold back. I'm not gonna I already had the snake hissing and shaking and all that shit. Now I guess you need to be bit with some venom. You know what I'm saying? You need to lose a limb or something. It take to finally understand. I think Steffes Cole said this is the shout out to Steffes Cole, man. He said this is one of his lives, and that shit hit me too. He said some of you motherfuckers need to lose everything. Some of y'all need to lose everything. Some of y'all, sometimes it might need to get really bad for y'all to be like, goddamn, I guess I need to go the other way. You know what I'm saying? I get, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? I guess, I'm, shit ain't like how it seems. You know what I mean? So, man, that stuck with me, man. And I had to make a video on that, man, because that's very key, very important information, man. Very important wisdom. That's very great wisdom, man. And I thank my father for that. I definitely thank my father for that, man. But, yeah, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all up too long. I'm about to take it down. Go to sleep. Gotta be up early as hell in the morning, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Fuck with me. Holla at your boy. Peace out. Everybody be safe. Happy Black History Month. Yeah, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow your boy. Peace out.